Hello, I'm FlyLady Kat, and I'm here with a special gift for you, and that is a free Patreon video. This Patreon video is one of hundreds and hundreds that I have on my Patreon channel, A Better Life with FlyLady Kat at patreon.com. And on this video, you will see that we're talking more about how we think and implement the FlyLady system into your life rather than the specifics about the FlyLady system. So I call it a mini mentoring session, and it is $5 a month if you decide that you want to enroll at Patreon and become one of my patrons. $5 a month gives you 5 videos a week, week after week, month after month. If that's something that you love, please come over and enjoy these and be part of our special group. There are no advertisements on Patreon, so you'll be able to enjoy it end to end without interruption. If you feel that you'd like to have a little bit more mentoring, maybe some personal accountability or some help, you can get one personal mentoring session a month with me for $25. That is my tier 2. That's going to give you the 25-minute mentoring session and the videos all inclusive for $25 a month. If you need more help, you can get 2 mentoring sessions a month plus the videos for $50 a month. And if you want to go all the way and really help yourself establish some great habits and get into the flow of the FlyLady system, then I recommend that you go for 4 mentorings a month, which is $100 a month, including the free videos. These are all great systems for you. If you can't join Patreon, that's fine. Do your best on the FlyLady system here on this channel. I'm sure you can, but if you do need some help, please come over and see how you like it. That's it for today. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope you always remember to be beautiful, because you are beautiful. Enjoy the video. Hello, patrons. Today we're talking about skipping jobs. When my daughter Karen first started to really try to implement this system into her life, she said, "Oh my gosh, Mom, I'm cleaning the front porch again. I have the cleanest front porch and entryway in the neighborhood, but the rest of my house looks awful because I keep skipping the rest of it and starting over in the beginning of the month." I think this isn't an uncommon occurrence, so let's talk about it and see what you can do to change that habit. So the thing that she's skipping is zone 2, the kitchen, or was. She doesn't do it anymore. Zone 3, the bathroom and another room. Zone 4, your master bedroom, master bathroom, and master closet. And zone 5, the living room, dining room. Or you can put the dining room with whatever other room you want to. FlyLady does it with her entryway, but depends on how your house is laid out. Okay, so any other rooms? Don't ask me. They all go in zone 3, other room, okay? So when you get to that other room, you can choose, and believe me, eventually it'll all get done because you're not doing it now, so eventually it'll all get done. And I want you to think of this as something that is a pleasure, not something that is disabling and hard to do. It's easy to do, and here's how. You're going to do one thing a day, one little thing, once you get your clutter gone. Now you have to get the clutter gone. That takes some real determination, but it's still only 15 minutes a day in the zone. 15 minutes of your feet planted in place, not moving. 15 minutes of moving your hands, not your feet, and putting things in give away, put away, throw away. Not deciding later, not putting it in a think about pile, but disciplining yourself to do it right now during this 15 minutes. And when the timer beeps, you're done. You're going to complete the process by throwing away the trash that you've sorted out of it, by giving away the things that you've deemed not worthy to fit in your home anymore, but still worthwhile for someone else, and by keeping those things that you either discovered in the pile or know that you were looking for or knew they were there all along. So those things get put away in the proper place in your home. If you don't have room yet, then you have to have a little storage box in a corner to put it in that no one else can put things in, because that's Mama's stuff to put away once I make room in these closets, that kind of thing, okay? Now, decluttering includes the closets. It does, so it's hidden clutter as well. All right, so let's say we're working in the kitchen. and it's all decluttered. You finally did it. Yay you. And the only way to keep it decluttered and not have to do it over and over and over and over again ad nauseum is to do 3 clutter checks. I know you don't want to, but do it, because that keeps it from building back up and having to do clutter checks, and having to declutter it over and over again. That's such a pain. So let's get it done. Clutter check it. It means like you're a guard dog over that spot. Nope, I'm not going to clutter it. You're not going to clutter it. You're not mean. It's mindless clutter, but somebody has to watch it, because it's a habit that we all have of putting things on the counter or on the table or whatever. Do you really want it to look that way? No, you don't. So let's be mindful, okay? So once that's done in the kitchen, and that's the zone we happen to be in this week when I'm recording this, is you're going to pick one thing to do in there. One thing. Yesterday at my mother's house, I've offered to do one thing in a zone for her at her house, one of the 3 days that I'm there, whatever zone we're in. So I cleaned the ceiling fan in the kitchen. I had to climb up on something. I had to get all the greasy, you know how it is in the kitchen, the fan had greasy dust on it. So I had to get all that off, wipe it down real good, and wipe down not just the fan blades, but you wipe down anything else. This one didn't happen to have lights, but it's got that motor thing, housing, that needs to be wiped, and up near the ceiling, that thing has to be wiped off. So the rag, it was a microfiber rag. I just used a damp microfiber rag, and the lights were turned off. So there was no electricity, and I wiped it down, and it looks so much better. But that took me less than 10 minutes. Now, my mother is a perfectionist. So she said, "Did you get the one up next to the ceiling?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, I did." "It doesn't look like it." I said, "That's because it's old." It's clean. And the fans the actual paddles probably could use painting, but I'm not going to do all that. So I said, "Okay, the next time I come back, we'll still be in zone 2. What else do you want done in here?" She said, "I'd like the lamp over the table cleaned." Well, let me tell you what this is. It is loads of little individual panes of glass that are screwed in all around it. There's lots of it. And she said, "But you'll have to take it all apart." And I said, "No, I won't. I'm not going to take it apart. That's not part of even deep cleaning. That's some crazy cleaning." I said, "I'm going to take some Windex or some kind of window cleaner and a good cloth, and I'm going to shine it up." It's actually very shiny and clean, but I'm going to do it again for her. That'll make her happy. It won't make her perfectionism happy, but she can't let go of that at 87 years old. I have let go of that. I'm not taking a screwdriver and taking every single panel of glass out and cleaning it and putting it back in to have it look exactly like it will look after I clean it for less than 10 minutes. Okay, so I want you to not go crazy like that. Don't think you have to do everything to the nth degree. Even in deep cleaning, it's not that hard. So pick one thing. Pick one thing. The other things I've done in her house, I did the same thing in her master bedroom, but it had the little globes that I had the little tulip things. I had to take those off and soak them in the sink. Still, it took less than 10 minutes to wash those off and dry them and do the fan blades and clean everything real good. You just have to get up on something that's safe, like a nice ladder with a little holder area, or sometimes you can even stand in a chair that's very sturdy with a good strong back. Now, I also cleaned her shelf in the living room. She's got shelves up to the ceiling, and she wanted me, this was on the living room day, to clean a plant. And I think I've told you this before, but it was a big green silk plant. My aunt made high-quality silk plants in her life, and she has a beautiful one up there. But it hadn't been cleaned in a long time, which just, my aunt told me a long time ago, you just squirt it off with water. So I took it outside and squirted it off with a hose, let it dry in the sun, brought it back in. But before I did, I dusted the top of that. Now, I had intended on actually polishing it, but when I got up there, I discovered that it was just boards on raw wood, just strips of boards on raw wood, or something like that. It was raw wood anyway up there, and you couldn't, it would catch on the thing, so I just dusted it. But my mother wanted me to get off the ladder and climb up on the actual furniture itself and stand on the cabinet part. And I said, "No, ma'am." And she wanted me to really, clean up there. I said, "No, I'm not going to do that. You have to learn to say no sometimes." No, first of all, I don't climb on furniture. I'm 65 years old. It's very dangerous, and I'm not going to do that. And number two, no, it just needs dusting, and I've dusted it, and it's going to look fine. In the end, she was very happy, but that's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to make yourself crazy, put yourself in bad positions, dangerous positions, just to clean something. In the meantime, you've got a life. So let's get this done, get it done nice, get it done fast. You know, you don't have to rush, but you know, there's no need to do detailed cleaning with a Q-tip. There's just not, that's not what I mean when I tell you to do these things. So this is something that I think causes people to skip jobs. So remember that when you are doing your job and you're in a zone, pick one thing every day. Put those 4 things, because remember, we only do 4 job zone I can't talk. Jobs in a zone a week. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We skip Tuesday, that's free day, or whatever is your free day. Even if you work, Tuesday is a free day from zone work. Okay, so there's 4 things to do. Pick 4 things in your zone, in your home, and do 1 a day. It doesn't take long, and you'll stop skipping. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you have a fabulous day, and always remember that you are beautiful, so be beautiful.